Oops. Oops. At least I remembered now. Right. Where are we in the music? Yes. Let's try this one. See if it works. No. I don't know what this is. Let's just leave it on for a while. Okay, so I want to work on this level. All right. Shit. No, it's still there. Lucky me. Okay, but that's gonna make a difference now, isn't it? Of course, I need to build the lighting now because I deleted all of that stuff. What? Jeez. Got a heart attack. Where'd you come from? It was funny. Unbelievable. Okay, but wait, why is all the lights gone now? Why? Oh wait, there. So this side is lit more than the other sides actually. It's the center that needs more lighting because this side's not too shabby, I guess. If we go to first person, this. Let's build a lighting and just see what happens. Maybe if I even have to restart it. It's not mic working, yeah. Is it too loud? Well, I can just drop it there. Whoa. Whoa. Oh. Welcome, viewer. Welcome. It's working out. I decided to do, if you were watching earlier, I decided to delete the button. I'm going to make it a separate level. So when you go into here, you teleport to that level basically. So I just have to make one level and then duplicate it. And then delete the lighting in that one. Whichever. Yeah, front, back, back, front. So another idea is to get this as this is what? Oh. Yes. For now, I suppose it looks okay. That could be a well moral. Okay. What you will want is water. Okay, so create another actor. Create another actor that teleports you to that world, whatever. So okay, it's just seems a lot bigger than I was. Okay, Oops. This is above. It's lacking. Save. Right. Save all. Okay. I come back. Damn. I only need to do the one lighting as well. It's going to be different on both sides, but I only need to do the most of the geo on the one. All right. So okay, we are now above. So let's go to below. world, we go to above. Okay. We have that sorted for now. That's above, so let's go to below world first. I like how so bright it goes when I make it so dull. When I try to make it dark and the stars are so bright. It is so amazing how it looks. So different to what I was expecting. And also, we have a shit. Oh shit! What happened? Aye. Okay, we want to get in there. Go to the above, right? So let's do. made it. Okay, so we have this one to tell us that we're here. Hi, Muffin. Hi, Muffin. How you doing? Sorry, man. I had the thingy off for a while. I'm good, man. I'm doing well. Busy trying to figure out some level switching stuff here. Just making sure I'm getting the stuff right. So what I want to do is get the player to come through here, and then it opens up the other level. So when you come back, it takes you back to this level. So the thing I was thinking now, if I say, you see, I've got one function here, so it needs to decide which level it is in, so it can send you to the other level. Otherwise, it's going to constantly send you back to the same level. So I'm busy trying to figure out how I can work a way to make it. You see, I'm wondering if you can do it equal like that. Equal name. Oh, there we go. I figured it out. Okay. We'll call that below P. Below F. So we'll call it like that, and then we'll go Control W. Level to spawn. Okay, then we can set it. At the moment it's like that. So if it's true, Control W, or if it's false. If it's false, we make it that one. We're going to just above level, which is going to be compile save. Above P. So that will be below level, that will be above level. No. No, man. Control W. Level to spawn in. And that's going to be this. And we can delete that. Okay, let's first cheers, Muffin, enjoy. So if we're now in the, We're in below. We're in above world. So now we're in below world. So now it should spawn us in the above world. It should say above world now. Above. Okay, so let's go to the below world. Above world. And now it should say below. There we go. Sweet. So we can get that. Cool. Nice. Now, where does the player gonna spawn? I mean, so let's put the player starts a player point somewhere. We have to put a player point somewhere. A player start here. Let's just cancel, delete. Dark world. Okay, so but okay, so now I can delete this Oki. I don't need him anymore because it should spawn automatically there, which is fine. Okay, cool. Okay. Wee, 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 wee. Super basic for now. Noodles, noodles, noodles of noodles. I don't know. Is this a nice way to do it? I suppose. Just jam, I guess. Okay. So the next one will be, well, to make some more coffee. Light another cigarette. Understand why this music is playing. Figure that out. I've got that working now. So now it's literally to make these worlds try and look different, because I don't know why, but my lighting just seems to be doing its own stories. But it doesn't matter. Also, this fog, atmospheric fog, I don't need that. I can create my own little thingy. Post-processing. But for now, how do I? The water, I'm gonna make it like water here, so you're not gonna see through the bottom there. That's, you know, I'm trying to figure out, understand, or look at how I'm gonna make the transition, like do a delay or something like that, and then play a video or something, a cinematic, while it like rotates the world, makes it look like the world's rotating, and then meantime it's just spawning you in the next world. Or do I make you like, you know, disappear, transform, whatever? But that I can work out later. We've got that working now. So we have this. Next is up. Not up. We have two doors. So we have this side and this side, which is going to be I'm going to have to try and figure out the puzzle itself that's inside here that you're going to be working on, because it's going to be, I'm thinking of using lasers kind of thing, you know, positioning this stuff, and then lasers shine through all this stuff, and then when everything lines up, it lights up the whole place, and then in the center here, it's like a portal opens, and that's your game over. But each time you do something, it lights up another thing, and it makes it look smart, and opens up a doorway to somewhere. And then you do it again. It does it again. And then once you've done everything, then everything is back to normal. The world is blah blah blah, whatever. You've saved the world. Whatever. But yeah. So now the idea is slow, going very slow. Anchorlight, how are you? Anchorlight Forge, how you doing? Welcome, man. It's going slow. I'm sort of like, you know, winging on the idea that I've got, and sort of just winging it as I go along. No, no, don't worry, don't worry. I mean, I've got a level so far, and I can literally go from this one, and it opens up, spawns me into another one. And this one is the one's supposed to be dark world, the other one's supposed to be a bright world. For some reason, I don't have any lights, any differences, except over here you don't see any clouds, really. Oh, nice. That's what I thought about actually starting to do today, because I figured I don't have an idea yet. So I thought that work on a UI. I'm doing it solo, so I'm like, yeah, racking my brain trying to figure out what to do and stuff. It'd be actually cool to have a teammate to help me out with some of the stuff, I guess. Because I battled to go on with the idea. I was like, watched movies last night. I was researching the origins of the phrase. So yeah, I've ultimately ended up thinking of two ideas that I thought of. The one was this one, like you're trapped inside some sort of ancient tombs or something like that. This is just a base block out that I thought of, but you're trapped in a base, in a tombs kind of thing, and this is the shape. It's one main room in the middle with a centerpiece. Then you've got the 4 little outer rooms with passages where they go to those outer rooms, and only 2 of the rooms have entrances to the main room in the center. And so when you go through the world, both worlds are exactly the same, except the one world is dark and you need the torch to go through it, and the other world is got light and you can see everything. But in a dark world, you need to use your torch to see where everything is placed, and then come back to the light world and place everything the way it is in the dark world. And yeah, that ultimately in the end, once you have everything done, I'm sort of like thinking like, spot the difference kind of thing, but you come back and you fix it and make it right now. And then when it's done, you've completed and opens up a doorway and you win the game. You go back to your world, whatever. That was the idea. As above, so below. So you go into the world to the below world, which is dark, kind of thing. That was my idea. As above, so below. Or, yeah, I don't know. Make the above world dark. Oh, nice. Nice. I'm actually looking at the first person. At the moment, I imported ALS V2, the Advanced Locomotion System V2. So I can have a character to run around and stuff like that. And I'm also considering, because it's got first person, I can switch it to first person and stuff. And so I can set it so it stays like that, or even third person. How I do it, I'm going to have to work also on the gameplay, because when he spawns, if I'm in third person, or if I'm in first person, when he spawns again, he goes straight to third person. So, but I thought about using ALS because I'm doing it solo, so it's going to save me a lot of time with the animation for the character. I've got this advanced adventure character, this little Okie. I'm sure you've seen him. Everybody's seen him. The one free one they gave. So I was thinking of going to use him as the skeleton, because I'm not going to be able to model a character and do animations and then I'm even looking at using the medieval dungeon pack for doing the environment and stuff like that. I'm focusing more on trying to get the gameplay to look nice and feel, make it feel like a real experience and stuff like that. So I'm not gonna the art wise. Hopefully, I want the art wise to look, hopefully I want it to look nice and stuff. But I want to, try and get the 7 days, man. By my solo self, no ways. Animations and all that stuff. no. ALS quickly got it done. Quickly get some medieval dungeon kit side here. Get it out a little bit and stuff like that, and then start working on the puzzles and like I'm doing now. Actually, I'm not worried about the other stuff. I'm trying to figure out that because if you check this out, I've already got these two. It's actually just one actor. Where is it? There's one here. What? Yeah, you can hardly see him. And there's another one on this side. And those things, let me simulate it. They rotate. Let me put the lighting off. Yeah, there you can see it rotating now. If I go to right, actually right or front to be able to see it better. Then you could see them rotating around. And when you're in the game, the idea is the one is the sun and the other one is the moon. So I want to work a puzzle type thing into it, that when you finally completed everything, you can't just come and, you know, open the portal. You have to time it right. The sun has to be on the top and the moon at the bottom for the thing to be done like that. Otherwise, it resets something and you have to go figure out what that is and then come back and fix it again and then do it from scratch again. So yeah, also have like a survival system to it where the torch runs out of batteries and you have to come back to daytime to charge it. Or the day thing. So you go into the thing. Plus, I considered maybe even adding some horror aspect to it, like in the darkness when it goes dark and your battery runs out, then it's terror or something like that. But I figured I wasn't gonna make you have an enemy run from. It's just the darkness. When it's completely darkness, you die. But I'm gonna make it as scary. Try to see if I can make it as scary as hell as possible, just using darkness, but no actual enemy. So when the battery runs out, you're dead. But for the couple of seconds, you just, it sounds like it's gonna. I want to make it like sound like total hell happening. You just be glad that you can't see what's happening. That kind of thing. Maybe some effects with some, you know, blood effects or something like that. Some red eyes suddenly appearing in the middle of, in your screen. Sorry, you have to restart. But yeah, the other idea I thought of was like an endless runner, where, you know, like the normal endless runner and the third person version that they do on YouTube, where you can turn the corners and stuff. But now you have also underneath the level underneath now is, you know, the character jumps through a gap and now he turns upside down and he's running underneath now. And instead of having the camera turned to face that way, it stays upside down. But so jump is just inverted now. When you jump, the character's upside down. Literally everything just works upside down now, basically. So then you can go through the two levels, as above, so below. It's exactly the same. A simple endless runner I figured would be also another way to do it, but I decided to go on this one. The harder one is always the more repeating one. So far I'm actually liking this, what do you call it, this effect that I get from here, especially when I delete the, if you, yeah, so we go to first person. Let me show you something quickly. I actually switched it on just now. I'm gonna switch it on to lit. I actually did it just now to show someone else, and I actually set it up and everything like that. So yes, engine, there we go, and plugin content. Check this out for a little bit of help if you want to look at something that's inverted. It's actually cool to play around with it. Where's the map? Demo room. Let me just hit the levels. I don't know if you've ever seen this, but check out. I'm sure you've seen the ninja character or something like that. It's free. Or, I think it's free. I've got it in my library, so it is free. I don't do the pirated things, but I don't know if it's still free. I mean, I have got it free, but check this character. You see that? But now I'd like it to have it. I suppose there's ways that you could do that. Yeah, man. Hopefully it feels like, you know, I think I might be on the right track. I'm just trying to do it. Original Prey. No, I haven't actually. I know. Oh, Prey the game. Oh, I played a little bit of it, but I didn't get to that far. I don't think I got that far there. I installed it when Epic gave it for free there that a few months ago. I got this level around here, and I'm still trying to figure it out. You know, you can run around like this. Oops. Oh. There we go. As soon as you jump. I suppose, yeah. So now, but the part I'm talking about isn't sold anymore, sadly. I think you can only find this in the Xbox 360 version. Okay. I wouldn't never be able, wouldn't have played that then either. Yes, this turns fast, yeah. That's what I was actually looking at the whole time, that I was thinking about doing for my thing, was literally creating both worlds, you know, the top and the bottom, and the bottom being exact opposite, the reflection of the top. And then when you fall through the bottom, it just inverts your gravity, so now you're at the bottom like that, and now the bottom is dark world and the top is like that. So then I didn't have to do, because what I'm busy doing at the moment is sort of doing visual tricks, like, you know, it got one level. That's what I was looking at doing, and I wanted to do it, but it's I'm looking at also time as well. I'm looking at time as well, and the skill set, stuff like that. What it's going to take to. Okay, I'll get this. That's the wrong one. It's this one. So at the moment, I've got the 2 levels, and if you look at them, they're both exactly the same. And what I had was both of them like that, but the one literally duplicated and upside down against this piece of here. So this tunnel literally looked down straight into the lower section. But I figured just like doing that whole gravity thing is going to be extremely difficult, because I'm switching everything upside down. Yeah, I don't know. It's because now not only that, if he's got to move something, suddenly that gravity is going to be. I've got to consider the gravity there as well on that object. Let me just move this one. Also, let me just move this up a bit. That level up here. There we go. There's a game called WWW that I used to play, and I was looking into inverted player control, so I can invert the camera rotation, hip, and gravity, or flip the world. That's what I was looking at. Flipping the world. Whoa, whoa. What did I just do? Hey man, listen to me. That was weird. My PC decided to do its own. The game's playing itself decided to do its own, you know, ending scene. Yeah. I also considered that as well, flipping their whole world instead of just doing the gravity, but then this entire thing rotates. And then at the same time I thought to myself, okay, but then this moons that I've got rotating around now, the moon and the sun, that's going to have to like stand still for a second and rotate around if I want those to work on a certain time kind of schedule. Because I'm thinking of using those like a clock. Someone spoke earlier about using like a timer type thing, and the idea popped into the head of using those as a timer. That each time it passes over one, it ticks one. And like he was saying, like an hourglass with sand or something like that, it's filling up the place or something. But as time goes on, like it's like I want to make this thing ultimately look like Egyptian tomb kind of, you know, hidden place, you know, deep in the underground type thing, and it opens a portal over here that you get out. But while the time's going in, the wall is busy, the roof is starting to cave in, cracking walls and stuff like that. So you got a time limit, let's say 15 minutes, 20 minutes to play the game. At the end of 20 minutes, if you haven't fixed up everything, but maybe I'll see, I'll take a look. I still haven't figured it out, but I was thinking about using these things to have time worked into it somewhere. Definitely it's going to be that the moon has to be on the bottom and the sun on top for you to finish the game, otherwise it resets that thing. Come up with some sort of story that correlates with, you know, back to, you know, the gods of Egypt or something. And even maybe like an ode to the Philosopher's Stone, the Flamel Stone, whichever, you know. And what's that, Hermes Stigmatitis, whatever that that guy's name. I don't know if you've done a little bit of research. I'll actually share this for you quickly. I think you'll dig it. There we go. Share this link with you. Control C. It's, what do you call it? My research that I did went to go look for some ideas on what it actually is. That right? On what it actually means, the origins of it and stuff like that. And there's like on that page, there's like, let me put this music down a little bit. And on this page, it basically shows you 8 different perspectives on the origin of it. I also watched this YouTube video where some guy was debunking some other guy talking about the hermetic origins of it, about the, or, you know, written by that Hermes guy. Herpes guy. I like this Levi's Baphomet story. I enjoyed that one actually. That one looked interesting. This one. Is it opening? Yes. There we go. Listen, this was interesting. And even the wiki was more interesting than that. What am I doing? The wiki was more interesting. Where's the wiki? Unity of opposites. I think it was in the wiki of this one. Didn't see it there. I saw it somewhere else. But anyway, unity of opposites. I also looked in the wiki on this unity of opposites. Read a little bit over there. I literally went to go Google images and stuff like that for games and puzzle opposites. And so what I found. See, I got these things here. Little references. Let me read this thing again. Oh, damn it. Alt. What's going on? Alright, leave it off there. Where was I? Picture. Alright. So yeah, as above, so below, as within, so without, as the universe, so the soul. Hermes Trismegistus from the Emerald Tablet, or whatever. The Flammable Stone. The Philosopher's Stone. Harry Potter, bro. We can make a Harry Potter game. But yeah, fire, air, just symbols that you could I can use. You know, ideas and stuff like that for symbols. This was a thing that I had that he downloaded ages ago. I just managed to find its way back in again. As above, so below. Just the symbols again I can use. I like this whole spiral thing idea. As above, so below. The idea that I had basically comes around from this. Having like sort of like that spiral in the middle. But it's not going to be a spiral now because I'm doing that little center thing. But the idea was you traverse to a certain level. The original idea was the horror kind of thing, you know, dark side, left side, that contains this word. You know, these are the pictures in that one picture, their website. Opposites, again, opposites and positives, you know, matching everything together so that they fit. Everything must fit together, you know. I was thinking of a puzzle game kind of thing where you're going to move the squares and everything like that so it all fits. But I was thinking of making something like that with images, one of the puzzles kind of thing. So yeah, I've got my work cut out for me there. But the idea here for this one was on the horror side. You needed to do the same sort of thing, but in that movie I watched, is this one place where they go through an entrance and it says there, abandon all hope, ye who pass here, ye who enter here, something like that. And it's from like Dante's Inferno, where, you know, it's the gates of hell. You go into the gates of hell, and in quite most of the religions, they all have a similar sort of thing. You know, there's a sign that says, you know, when you go through here, you're pretty much screwed. You're dead. That's it. It's over. It's gone. Goodbye. But so I figured of having something like that as well. But no, in the end, I decided to go something like this, and the horror aspect will be more darkness coming over you, and having something in the darkness that you don't ever really see it, but you know, I'll sort of like give hints to it, maybe, kind of thing. I want to make it like an invisible terror that you don't see, and when it's over, you never see it. It's just, you know, I want to try and get that, see if I can get that kind of effect. But the whole idea, make the bottom look, or make the top look like the bottom, and then when everything lines up and make the top look like the bottom, and it unlocks something, and when you place a stone somewhere and it's lined up, everything works perfect. Every time you do something wrong, it resets everything. That's why I decided to make it 4. I could still break it down to make it just two levels, two puzzles kind of thing to work on. But for now, I'm having the two. Yeah, I'm talking too much. I should be making coffee, so maybe I should actually take a 5-minute break, make some coffee quickly, and then, yeah, get back to work. Also, the UI is a good idea to start on today. Plus, I'm also still thinking, should I use my own character or build my own character? But if I use LS, I can make things a little bit quicker. Then I just gotta fix it so that it doesn't switch around like this. Then put a torch on his head. Delete all lights in the other level, and then give him a torch, and then start working on. I want to get the functionality. I'm not very too worried about the level just yet. I want to try and see if I can get the functionality, the base functionality working. A little bit of that done today. I want to say I want to try and get it finished because I haven't even finished thinking of the idea yet. Yeah. Yes, man. Modifier, I'm so stressed about. Because I also thought about, adding something for kit bash. Because, using the kit bash assets. And I can still, I could take some of the stuff, their architectural stuff like that. I think they got a statue or something in there somewhere. I can use that. But definitely not gonna go with lighting, man. Forget that. My PC is too small to worry about to try and go for that lighting modifier. No, aren't there? What's the ray tracing? No, thank you. That's it, man. Good luck, man. Yeah, that's it. It is. It is. I actually don't think I'm gonna have a full. Well, I'll have sort of like the idea, sort of like more out, ironed out a little bit, but I don't think I'll have a full game loop. I want to actually try and get the game loop done by tomorrow night, hopefully. Then I know I can work on everything else and relax a bit. Not relax, but I mean, then I know I've got something to submit. If I can have the game loop beginning, middle, and an end, then I know I've got something to submit, whether it looks like shit or not. Then it's just spend the rest of the time trying to make it look like not shit. Yeah. But yeah, it's actually quite this team is quite cool. It would be nice to have been in a team with this one because I think, yeah, there's some really cool concepts or ideas you can make out of this. If you go watch that movie, what's it? As Above, So Below, the 2014 one. Man, that you could literally make that game. You could make that in a game because it's everything's recorded from the camera first person kind of perspective. So you can create a first person perspective kind of game like that, where you could switch between characters, and each character has different, goals or something like that in the game, quests or this thing and that thing. Yeah. And you need to use this character to be able to get past that level, and you need to use that character to get past that level. Obviously, all the characters don't survive in the game. There's only 1-2 characters that survive, or whatever. But yeah. Let me also. I'm gonna take a break. I let the music carry on playing, even though it's my music that really sucks. Probably I'm forcing people to listen to it. But yeah, I'm gonna leave the music playing, and then I just put on the watch out. Yeah, the be right back thingy. That's it. Cool, guys. I'll see you just now. Give me a 5 minutes, 2 minutes, whatever. I'm gonna make coffee. See you now. Okay, I'm back again. Would you believe I made this shit? This music that's playing. This rubbish. It's rubbish. It's rubbish. Did I put the mic back? Oh yes, I did. I didn't put that back on, did I? There we go. Welcome back. Welcome back. We are gathered here today to watch this shit happen. This thing is taking a dump on my screen. Right. Okay, let's just run around and, you know, do absolutely nothing while we wait for inspiration to hit us and figure out what we're supposed to do. Let's do it in first person though, because yes, this thing is super sensitive, eh? So keep it nice and steady. Okay, next thing, we need footsteps. That's a good idea. Let's right back down. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, so what am I looking for? I am looking for this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fire, air, water, earth. Okay. We're going to have 4 sections. Earth, air, fire, water. There. Earth, air, fire, water. From each of them you have to bring back something. When you combine them in the center, it opens up the portal. The world. It creates an atomic bomb. The Big Bang. And suddenly you have an entire universe, galaxies, worlds that you are now a god of and are responsible. And for the next 2,000,000,000 years, the beings on that, in those galaxies that you created, will be debating and arguing about who the fuck you are. Oh. I'm wasting time. Or not time, I'm just dreaming and thinking at the same time. In no particular order. Sometimes the thinking first. What was I thinking when I was thinking that? Okay, you solve a puzzle inside. You pick up something. You move something. You rotate something. You put it somewhere else. So we're gonna need like an interaction component or something that we can use to control things that we pick up or something. If we're in first person, we can pick them up and carry them through things, and then maybe see if we can blend some sort of like animation for that. We'll see. But in the meantime, just use, stick it to it appears, and when you press the button, it says okay, put it there, and make a hand animation, make it look like he's putting something there. I don't know. So pick up, it appears in front of you, disappears behind you, whatever, into your inventory. So we'll need an inventory. Will we? Yes, we'll need an inventory because we're going to pick up some things, like batteries for the camera or torch. We'll need a torch for our ladies, for our head for exploring the dark world. Man, we'll need a torch. So there's torch. It's footsteps, torch. What was the other thing? We'll need a torch. I'm not going to put interaction in a moment, just the basic things for now. Footsteps. Animations. Do we have animations? Let's look. We can look for animation like that. Interaction animation. Interaction. Animation. Okay. Rotate something. We'll need lasers. We'll need laser mechanic. Laser mechanic. If we put this laser mechanic. I want to have it sort of like working with like the mirrors or something like that. I'll go do a tutorial on that whole mirror thing. That I think there's one I saw on, but I know there's one on YouTube I saw. But I think there's one on that Unreal Online I saw as well. So that one kind of for laser for. Then also, okay, earth, water, fire, air. 60 seconds, 60 seconds, 60 seconds, 60 seconds. Earth, fire, water, air. Timer on each one. Okay, we have, okay, let's say we got earth, fire, water, and air. Air one, okay, let's work it out. Let's go first. Earth. Sand glass, sand running through the thing. When it reaches to the end, you fail. Hourglass. Fire. Candle burning. When it reaches its end, it dies. You fail. Okay, flame candle. Water. Water's running out of somewhere. When it's empty, you fail. Simple. Everything's exactly the same. It's just a different perspective. Air. How can I do air? I mean, air running out. You're running out of breath. Your thing is going down. When it runs out, you're dead. The water place is filling up, but then I'm going to have to look at swimming. Fire place starts lighting up. Okay. So the one is going to be water. That's like a mechanic that I'm gonna really don't think I'm gonna be able to pull that one off. Fire will be easy. I mean, you just, not easy, but I mean, it's gonna be easier than water. Air. I can pull air off. It's, the timer runs out. The hole opens up in the room. An effect that looks like, you know, something being sucked out, you know, like air's getting sucked out, then you start getting, your heartbeat starts getting, because you can't breathe, and then collapse on the floor. Dead. Fire is pretty much the same except you're screaming. Water is pretty much the same except you're not screaming, you're drowning. But can I create ragdoll? ALS has got ragdoll. Wait. So how will ragdoll be when you apply like a water force to it? I'll have to take a look at that. I'll have to take a look at that. What are you doing in setups? Just not gonna let him get up, man. Just not gonna let him get up, man. Just punch you. Shame. Help! Hey, he didn't go to the world. Wait, hold it a second. What happened? Yeah. Oops. The tongue. Ah! Oh, that's awesome. Oops. What? Ooh. Okay. Absolutely nothing's happened since I started streaming, eh? I've done absolutely nothing except talk shit and fall down and die. So, okay. If he's going to run out of air, we need an oxygen tank. Oxygen meter. If he's going to drown, his oxygen meter will work the same way. I don't have swimming animations and I don't know how to do swimming. I can maybe create like a buoyancy cup thing. Because when it floods with the water, you're not going to live, it's just going to... So maybe just do it like that, flood it with water, so I see how I can create that effect. Figure that out somehow. That'll be a good tutorial. Then figure out how to make a fire consume everything in the room tutorial, and then do a the air tutorial. I want with the air sucks everything out, except no, it can't suck everything out. Yeah, why not? Yes. How difficult is this game going to be to make? Jeez. Try to make it simple, but damn it. Solve the puzzle. Come back. No. Yes. Yes. Simple as that. For now. Why is you floating like that? I didn't make to float, did I? Damn floaters. Oops. Damn floaters. Why did I look like this was smoke coming down on the side? Damn floaters. Every single damn one of you is a floater. Hell man. The problem is game engines have these days are these floaters, you know. It's like an addiction. Sorry, I'm just talking shit again. I do that a lot. It's a habit. Right. I think I'm getting somewhere now. So, to make it a bit easier and more simpler, you just have to put something on top of this thing here, and if it's the right thing, then you've solved the puzzle. And it's going to be tons of things all over the place you can pick up, and you have to find them to put them here. A lot of things that look similar or something like that. And then what you do, you don't even need to go to the bottom wall anymore, because you have the bottom wall, you just see what's there. You come back up. Ah, wait. Yes, so you go to the bottom world, and in the bottom world, it's here, you can see it, but as soon as you come through the door, it shuts down, it closes, and you need to solve the puzzle. And you need to put something that's inside here or something like that to unlock it. And it's inside here, and what, depending on what area you're in, is related to that puzzle. So if this side is water, you have to find something that's to do with water and put it there. And then it solves this thing, and then it shows you what's there. Yes. Cool. So now you figured it out. Now you can go back up to the top one. Yes. Yes. You can explore this place around here as well. This will give you the hints of everything. What do you need a torch for a battery for? I mean, a battery for a torch then for, because in the gameplay doesn't require that whatsoever. Unless what you're searching for is in the dark world here. And this is the dark world. So you need to use a torch to find whatever is around here. Then place it on top of this thing. But you only have a limited time while you're exploring the tunnels outside the main room. Which means higher risk. What just happened? What the hell just happened? Okay, weird. Okay. Which means higher risk on the outer sides. Because if you go into this room, you can get back to this room easier. But as soon as you enter this room, oops, you can't get into this room anymore. You have to go out this side to that side, or this side to that side. So it's higher reward. These two sides will be higher reward. Which should make you feel like it's a higher reward. Although each one of them shouldn't be, each one of them is exactly the same, because still. So in other words, I could just remove these doors in the middle. Add 2 more doors here in the middle. And that would because then just connects them over here. You can see everything. When they're all connected, you can shine something straight into here. So yes, we'll have to put a door there too. We say yes. So pretty much, there we go. Okay, let's pull lighting again. Light another cigarette, increase the chances of getting cancer, or increase the quantity of cancer that I currently have already, if I have. Just kidding. Maybe not a good joke to make, maybe not. Never mind. I didn't say no. Wasn't me. Now we have 4 doors. And passages that lead to the others. Which we don't necessarily need, because that's just gonna confuse the player. 4 puzzles, 4 things to solve. With a disco in the front here. And made this. So yes, think of the ideas, think of how to put this. Can have the base. It's gonna need a mesh. It's gonna need a widget, so, or a text, whatever, to show what it is when you get it right. It's gonna need a trigger box for interaction. So, right. Okay, cool. Let's go static mesh. It's gonna need a static mesh. Save all. For now, let's make it a sphere. passages are necessary. I realize now they are necessary. Need something to reflect the light straight back to this one, which will reflect the light straight back to this one, and could reflect the light to this one. So, okay. So what I need to do is figure out, learn the laser tactic, or learn the laser thingy, and then see if I like it that way. Because I'm liking the idea of having each one controllable. I mean, as soon as the laser shines onto this one, you can control the direction this one is going. Doesn't matter which way it's facing. You can shine it to the corner, that corner, to any corner, as long as it's... Now to try and figure out how to do something like that, so that, I mean, that laser stays shone on this one, and you can rotate this. Maybe you can only rotate it a certain amount. If you shine it straight back, I don't know. Oops. API interface. What am I thinking? What? Oh, come on. Right. Was triggered. Wish. Yeah. I think I'm getting tired now. I'm thinking of using Interactable to click this, and every time you click it, it rotates. Just getting that done. Working out how far to rotate it, whatever. Just have the basic down. But I should maybe looking at footsteps, because that'll be something important I want to put in later. So let's take a look at something quickly. Let's just put this off, because it's going to bother me a little bit. See if we can cheat. We have to grab. Shit, we'll have to create a. No. Hi, Kitty. Zita X. How are you, man? Welcome. Busy working on my game for the Epic Jam. Still trying to figure out what I'm going to be doing while I'm trying to create something. I'm just taking a look now at footsteps and trying to see if I can cheat some more. I've used ALSV2 Advanced Locomotion System, but version 2. I'm sure you will recognize it if you see it. That's it there. Sorry, it's busy lagging now. I think my stream's gonna lag a bit. Hold on, let me check. Okay, so far so good. Because I'm opening up the shooter game in the background, so that's gonna like hit the stream quality maybe a bit. But hold on. Is that better? Can you hear me now? Is that better? No wonder. Trying to click on the button, it didn't want to work. Is that better? Can you hear me now? I think that should be better. Full volume. Alright, sweet, yeah. Thanks, man. Yeah, alright, cool. Awesome, thanks a lot. Also, I think I had the music playing a bit loud as well. So I was actually just taking a look here, because I was looking at stealing these footsteps. Not stealing the footsteps, but I mean stealing the mechanic. The functionality, it's this. So basically I'm going to need a footstep map, which I can create, and a footstep sound, whatever there. So let's go steal it quickly. We'll steal it quickly. Because it's going to be quick to slap it together. It's not the one I want. We should be deleting that guy. We should be... actually, I can delete him for now, yes. Because I don't need him for now. Fast locomotion, blueprints. Open up this guy. Oh, I shouldn't have opened up him, but I guess we can still get to the guy. Get in. Can we just come back like this? And there's the event graph. Control V. And there we go, we install footsteps. Now to go to let me close this because this is gonna actually kill this. That's the shit again. We haven't got the sound actually, so we need a sound. Where the footsteps? It's followed here. Footsteps. Yeah. Just steal these ones. The whole collection. Migrate to say selected, whatever. I just want that. That's all I want. Yes. Okay. And we're going to move it to new projects. We'll move it to that one. Content. Select folder. Right. And then we can close that. We don't need it anymore. And right. Okay, cool. So first, let's just get this one. First things first, get this organized. Okay, we can create the variable footstep map. Compile, save. Physics material, oops. Footstep sound, create variable. Compile, save. And then target polynomial, it's going to be again which one's it connected to? Oh. Jump land sound. Let's create a sound. Okay, never mind. And we need a jump land map. Compile. Slave. What happened? What is it broken? Oh, never mind. Control W's. Fine, don't do it. Don't. Oh, Control C. Which one is broken now? Yeah, okay, so far so good. And then we come back to here, sounds, footsteps. Okay. We didn't do the jump line ones, did we? But okay, footsteps, we can go grass. Beautiful. Fine. Grass. grass, and tile. You Luxem. Grass. It's not going to be there, it's going to be there probably. I think it's going to be best to throw inside the library, which is not actually part of blueprints, but so let's go. It's part of libraries. It should actually go into levels, blueprints, new folder libraries. There. I can keep textures and assets and whatnot inside there as well. So then, okay, cool. Materials. Materials. New folder. Here's mats. Where we go? And record. And obviously one more. I don't think you need that actually. No, I don't think you need that. So grass will be grass. Tiles will be tile. And default will be default. Grass, save. And then we'll come to doesn't matter because default. Okay, we'll see. Let's just get this done. Come back to here. It's going to be default will be grass. To default will be no default will be default. Hey. Tiles. And then we have grass. Yeah. The hell. Grass. Tile. And that's just grass. Okay, so I don't think it's going to make footsteps sounds now. Jump land, I haven't got the jump land. I didn't import those sounds in, but there should be some sounds inside there somewhere. But I don't think it's going to play any sounds now because there's no materials on the ground. And we can't add a physical material onto this, I don't think. We'll need to add like a static mesh that you can actually put physical mesh, physical material on unless you can do it. No, you can't do it on that, but I wonder, let's see, materials, I've got another material, you see. So if we come like this and we say, give it a physical material. So, okay. fuck is all that shit coming from? Jeez. Grass. Actually, it doesn't have to be grass, but whatever. So now we can just wait, I mean, actually come check it now again. Right. Where are you drawing the trace from? Okay, so mesh. So that's doing for the first person. I wanted to go get active location. So it's drawing it straight from there. So it's not going to work if you're actually in. It won't work if you're in third person. It'll only work if you're in first person because you get a draw from that mesh. So I have to make this even smaller. I think it's like 20. I don't even think that's going to work because it's. I don't even see it happening in the first place. But I don't think it's going to work on first person or third person. I guess I could just actually use. Yeah, no, this is not going to work. I need to add the notify the footstep actually. So actually no, that's all I have to do is add footstep notify to the items now. Which is every single one of these, which will take quite a while. To add footsteps to every single one of these animations. It's literally that one, that one, that one. Or I could use AGR sound component, which does a trace from the foot by itself without using a notifier. Save all them all. It's going to build up resource there. Hold on. Let's move this up. Let's close everything for a while. We don't need everything open like this, eh? Those are all sort of set up for now, I guess. Close that as well. Face, we could use it just now. Element base, we can use that just now. Down to here. Strafe left, we have that. Strafe forward. I don't even know if we're going to have the straightforward, what do you call it, using it. Straight right. Right about 15, eh? Let's go like that for a while. See. Run back. What? Say around about there, 12 here. Yeah, sprint. I'm having connectivity issues with it. Is it connected? Yeah. Okay, that was weird. Streaming for 19 seconds, 20 seconds. What? Okay, I don't know what happened there. It's like just lost connection or something. For some reason. Let's close all this. Footstep. just before the end. We'll have to do the same to the others. Whew. And it's also the stop animations, the start animations. But yeah, we'll get there. Let's get all of it done. All as much of it done tonight. I think it's going to work better on 14. I think all of them are going to work better on 14. Because the last one gets there. But we'll see. I mean, if we can get a lot of it done now, then we could lot the rest of the week or the rest of the time to tweak it and make it sound better and do this and do that and add other footsteps, not these footsteps, but I mean, keep the functionality and tweak the sound and tweak how it works. But yeah, we'll see. I don't even think it's going to work at the moment. I don't know. I think it could be a little bit. I think there's a bug. I think I did something wrong. I saw the trace. I see the trace. And it's, yes, okay. Back to the event graph where I made it here. Let's go 200 again. Let's see what happens. We have the footsteps. Not when he's running. So we missed a footstep. We missed it. Somewhere along the line we missed one. Forward. And it'll be probably here, right? It's the one there. It's just before the other one, so the other one happens right there. So let's add that there. Let's go to 95 footstep. So now we should have one. Let's check. There we go. Footsteps implemented. Quick and dirty. Oops. Quick and dirty. So let's test it. I'm joking. I shouldn't have done that kind of jokes. Mm, what was I thinking? Yes. Create a duplicate. No. Create a duplicate of it and we'll call it base floor metal. So that we can hear if it is going to be any different. No, it's tiles, not metal, it's tiles. So now we can apply that one to this one. And we'll have tiles. Let's give it a different color at least. Oh, so I want we'll give it blues. Whatever. Yeah, so we still got to add it to that like turn in place. But yeah. Jump land, we're going to add that those sounds as well. But I didn't add them because I didn't. But what do you mean? What do I mean? I've got footstep sounds themselves. I could take a look through and go use them. I just wanted to get this base set up because I don't. It's not going to be grass. I mean, it's going to be ground. Oops. But yeah, we got footsteps. When you walk. And when you go to the tile side, you've got more footsteps. You see, it's gonna be first person. I'm gonna leave it at first person like this, true first person stuff setup. I think it sounds okay, maybe a bit loud. I'll still adjust to the sound. We can still mess around, but now we've got some. Now when we run around, we've got some sound. It's not so dead. We can also look at, yeah. So we have a character running around. It's, you know, stolen from ALS, but we have it. Let's quickly. You know what? This thing. Cool, I'm making it disappear for now. Yeah, what am I doing? What a mission. So just close this for now. Close that as well. Target. Oops. Let's go save ourselves the headache before we actually do that. Whoops. We have ourselves a character. Yay! Oops. There we go. All set. He's got footsteps. He's got a skin. He's got... It's a he. I haven't got a she. But we have a he. We have a guy, which can be third person or first person. I'm still haven't decided yet, but we have a character that's using advanced locomotion system for animation and moving around, so I'm not going to get score for that. I'm not worried about that. Yeah, we've got sound, which I've taken from there, which I stole from their own shooting game. I borrowed it. I can still modify it, I can still change it, but it's not my own. It's definitely not mine. But yeah, I've got something to play around with now. Different rotation modes. This rotation mode can go rotate around him. Number 2, you can rotate like that. So I can still decide on what kind of gameplay it's going to be. So I'm not going to change anything as moment just yet, because first carry on making it and then I can test it in first person. If I don't like it, then I can test it in third person, and I can decide, do I want it to have it like that he rotates in the direction that you facing, or number 2 where he rotates turn in place, you know, 1 no turn in place, 2 turn in place, and then 3 is stealth turn in place. But anyway, okay, I'm definitely not going to use stealth turn in place, so it'll be either between 2, 1, rotating gameplay. Let's see, you can go like that. If it's 2, it's no different, you can still run to the left like that, straight to the left and right. With 1, the camera is further, but now he looks that direction, so you can make him look like this. But if you go like at 2, and if you run forward, if you run to the left, he strafes slowly, still looking at where he's looking at. When you press 1, he looks in the direction that you're running to, where you've on the keyboard, and you can control with velocity as well. But if you strafe left, he looks that direction, and then as soon as you start turning left, he keeps on going that way. So he faces the direction that you're actually using on the keyboard. Yeah, he faces the direction you're going on the keyboard. ISD. So yeah, well, we'll see. We're not busy while we're busy clicking. So there's 3 options we have now. First person. I'm preferring the idea of first person. I'm liking it for now. Third person with rotating velocity or desired rotation. Desired rotation is whatever. Now it's basically the camera is faced in the direction he's looking, or he looks in the direction the camera is facing. Number 1, he looks in the direction the mouse is facing. In 2, number 1, he looks in that direction the keyboard is facing. The keyboard is going. So if you're pressing, yeah, whatever. So yeah, we'll take a look at that as we go along while we're busy making it. So footsteps we've got down, not really. Let's actually go ahead and do this. Let's get them completed, done. So we know it's finalized. Save all, save selected. We need those jump footsteps, so let's quickly, let me just do that. Shoot them across. I can replace them. Where's that? It's right there, it's underneath. Underneath the whole thing that I couldn't see. I need more coffee. Let me stretch over to start the kettle for my coffee. So what I'll do is I'll add the jump and jump sounds now as well, so then we've got jump sounds to it as well. I'm not going to have any shooting. You put a torch on his head. Can model something like that and then maybe see how it works. I don't know. So impacts. Foley was jump. It's not gonna work that far. It's just the sounds I want. Foley, it's just that. I need all that. Okay. Let's get it back to about the content. Yes. Select folder. Just wait for it to finish compiling. We might come back and still something else. Here we go. No, it's not finished compiling. What was that? Something else. We'll be getting there. Let me make the coffee in the meantime. Give me. Let's confirm the footsteps made it. Footsteps, probably, yeah, we made it. Let me be back in 2 minutes. Be right back. Here we go. Coffee's made. Wow. So we got the jump footsteps now. Jump sounds. Jump footsteps. So now we can come to the back to animation. Default. Okay. It's not going to work, eh? Duh. Wait. Actually, it will work if I just, you know, add this, which will be like automatic default sound. Anyway, go to the there. That's what I'm looking for. I have to come into the animation, which is going to be playing in airline, which I don't care. I want to land. So, wait a second. Doesn't sound much stuff. Where does that actually occur? Oh, wait. So it is jump. It's not. That's not going to be right. Let's just skip that bloody idea altogether, because that's just stupid. Save all. What I want to do rather is, okay, cool. Okay. Close that. Did I put my mic back on? Yeah, I did. Never mind. I'm not going to do it that way anyway. What I do want is land. Let's close this character as well. Save all. Saving resources so the stream can carry on. It does need to be exact. Still adjust it. And I don't think I'm going to add 2 because that's going to maybe just be overkill, I think. Because you got all those to do as well. Yeah. Footstep. Should have just finished it the first time round. Might still have to come back and add more just to hear what it sounds like, but I think it's not too bad. It's, I mean, already where it was. You didn't notice it. Him stop and start. It actually worked pretty instant almost. But it all depends. I mean, take a look and see, because if we do add it and it does seem to like sound a bit better, then we can go for it. But for now, just do it like this, because I think it's going to be pretty good already as it is. It's going to sound pretty wicked, and I'll still want to add other sounds instead, other ones that I have for different sounds and stuff, and then we can take a look and see if we can put some water in, something like that, just to play around and have some more effect with the sound. Do you know? Put this one there. Right. Stop right the footage. Pros are watching and say like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Jabberwocky. I think I'm going to need 2. right at the end. Yeah, and move this one a little bit in like that. Then it'll time it just right, I think. We hope. And this one maybe as well. Let's take a look. See, looking at the back. Yes, right there in the front. So it'll be like that. I think that's about right. Let's take a look here. So one there. At 15 plus minus. What the hell? And at the end. Damn it. Again. No. Whew. It's going to be one at 15, and I'm guessing the other one's going to be in the front. So let's just put it there now, and then look and see if I'm right. Yeah, I think so. Well, it doesn't matter. We'll find out. Okay. There. Jump. It's still in place. And I'm going to add another one at the end just for luck. Hand's getting sore. I think I should watch a movie. Shit. Plus, I'm starting to get a bit stale. So maybe. finish this. And call it a night. Plus my eyes are burning. I think that's them all. Save all. Save selected. Turn-based animation is working. Also, yeah. This one's off. But we're not going to be using that one. The 180 turn isn't perfect. The 90-degree turn is right. Start. I'm liking 2 and single player. Oh, FPS. So far so good, I think. Backwards not running. Backward is not right. Let's check out that one. That'll be the asset Buchhauser. We'll be looking at running back. Yeah. So first run back. Down footstep. Footstep. There we go. 1, 2, 1. Back right. Run front. Okay, run front left. Clearly one there. Run front right. Sprint forward is right. Walk back is right. Walk back left. Walk back right. Walk forward. Walk front. There. Stop. Okay, I'm not worried about the stops for now. But Nice. Now it's working nice. Some of the turn-in places are slightly off, but yeah, everything else is good to go. Yeah, the turn-in place back, turn-in place back left. But anyway, let's go. It's another headache for another day. Let's call it a night. I think we've done okay for the day. We've got a character inside. We've got a base sort of level built. We've got footsteps on the character, which is like a feature almost. I'd say, you know, that's like, I mean, you don't have to put footsteps in the game, I guess. Well, I suppose, yeah, well, I mean, never mind. We've got footsteps. And the footstep sounds I can replace with my own sounds. For now, it's just a code that I've used from that side, and I've lost another cigarette again. Let me light another cigarette. Let me say goodnight first. Well, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for watching, and yeah, I'll be streaming again tomorrow. Cheers.